Welcome to our spiritual exploration on a powerful mantra that can profoundly transform your mind. Let life be. This simple yet profound phrase encapsulates a deep wisdom that can guide us through the complexities of our experiences, helping us to find peace and resilience in the midst of life's chaos. Today, we will unfold the layers of this mantra, exploring how it can be integrated into our daily lives to foster a sense of tranquility and acceptance. In our first discussion, we focus on the concept of acceptance. What does it truly mean to let life be? At its core, this mantra invites us to embrace life as it comes, without resistance or undue control. It teaches us that much of our stress and anxiety stems from our desire to control the outcomes of situations that are inherently unpredictable and beyond our control. By adopting a stance of acceptance, we open ourselves up to experiencing life in its fullness, acknowledging both its beauty and its challenges without judgment. Consider how often we fight against what life presents to us. We resist changes that disrupt our perceived stability. We struggle against feelings we deem uncomfortable or undesirable, and we tirelessly work to mold our lives according to our specific desires and expectations. However, this constant struggle is like swimming against a powerful current. It exhausts us, and often we find ourselves being swept along despite our efforts. Instead, imagine if we chose to float, to let the water carry us. This doesn't mean giving up or not caring about where we go. Rather, it's about a strategic choice to conserve our energy and to use it judiciously. It means engaging with life's challenges, but from a place of fluidity and flexibility. When we let life be, we are not passive observers, but active participants who respond to life's dynamics with wisdom and composure. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. In practical terms, acceptance involves recognizing our emotional responses to situations without letting them dictate our actions. It means acknowledging our feelings of disappointment, fear, or anger, while choosing responses that align with our deeper values and long-term well-being. For instance, when faced with a sudden job loss, letting life be doesn't mean you don't seek new employment or address your financial needs. Instead, it means accepting the reality of the situation without falling into despair or panic. From this place of acceptance, you can take thoughtful, effective steps towards resolution. Now, reflect deeply on a situation in your life that is causing you distress. What elements of this situation are within your control? What elements are not? How might your experience change if you focused only on what you can influence and accepted the rest? This shift in perspective can reduce feelings of helplessness and anxiety, empowering you to focus your energy where it will be most effective. As we conclude this first part of our exploration, I invite you to spend some time observing areas in your life where resistance might be causing more harm than good. Practice saying to yourself, "Let life be," as a reminder to accept and engage with life not as you wish it to be, but as it is. How does this shift in approach change your feelings towards the situation? Remember, acceptance is not about defeat. It's about empowerment and wise action. Harnessing the present. The power of now unleashed by embracing let life be. As we move forward, let us explore the second profound lesson of the mantra, let life be, the cultivation of presence. Being present is perhaps one of the most talked about yet elusive practices in our modern lives. It is the art of being completely engaged with the here and now, not lost in past memories or future anticipations. But how can this simple phrase help us anchor ourselves in the present moment? When we say, "let life be," We are not just accepting life's uncontrollable nature, we are also grounding ourselves in the current moment, which is the only place where life truly happens. Each moment is like a river. It flows continuously and never the same again. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we are able to engage with the flow of life more fully, without the baggage of past regrets or future anxieties. The practice of being present allows us to experience life in its richest form. Think about it. When you are fully present, your senses are heightened, your mind is less cluttered, and your reactions to events are more measured and thoughtful. This heightened awareness enhances your ability to connect with others, to appreciate the beauty around you, and to access your creativity and intelligence. Let's consider a simple daily activity like eating a meal. Often we eat while distracted, watching TV, scrolling through our phones, or planning our next tasks. Now, imagine eating the same meal but with full presence, savoring each bite, noticing the textures, the flavors, and the aroma. This simple act of being present can transform a mundane activity into a delightful experience, enhancing your appreciation and enjoyment. Furthermore, being present helps us in our interactions with others. When you are fully present in a conversation, you listen better, you perceive more than just words, and you respond with greater empathy and understanding. This can lead to deeper and more meaningful relationships, both personally and professionally. However, cultivating presence is not always easy. It requires practice and mindfulness. Every time your mind wanders to the past or the future, gently remind yourself of the mantra, "Let life be." This reminder is not a command to stop thinking, but an invitation to gently return to the present moment, to accept it and engage with it fully. Now I invite you to engage in a small exercise. For the next day, consciously try to do your routine tasks with full presence. Whether you are showering, driving, working, or talking to someone, try to keep your focus on the task at hand. Notice when your mind wanders, and gently bring it back with the mantra, "Let life be." Observe how this practice affects your mood, your stress levels, and your interactions with others. As we wrap up this part of our exploration, reflect on how the practice of being present has influenced your day. Did you notice a difference in how you felt and how you engaged with life? Presence is a powerful tool that not only enhances our life experiences but also provides us with a clearer, more calm mind to face whatever comes our way. Embracing freedom, the liberation of letting go through Let Life Be. As we delve deeper into our spiritual exploration, we now turn our attention to the third critical aspect of the mantra, "Let Life Be," the practice of releasing attachments. This concept is integral to many spiritual traditions around the world, which teach that much of our suffering stems from clinging to people, outcomes, or possessions that we mistakenly believe will bring us happiness and security. Let's deconstruct this idea. What does it mean to release attachments? It involves understanding and accepting that the nature of life is transient. Everything changes. Nothing is permanent. By internalizing this truth, we can reduce the suffering caused by our attempts to hold on to things that are naturally impermanent. When we say, "Let life be," we acknowledge this impermanence and make peace with it, allowing things to come and go freely in our lives. Consider the emotional charge that comes from clinging to a specific outcome in a situation, such as a job promotion, a relationship, or even a social event going exactly as planned. The tension and anxiety we experience come from our attachment to this specific outcome. Now imagine approaching the same situation with the mindset of "Let life be." This shift allows you to still have preferences and take action towards your goals, but without the tight grip of attachment. You are prepared for any outcome, which diminishes fear and anxiety and promotes a state of calm and confidence. This practice is not about disengagement or lack of passion. On the contrary, it is about engaging more fully with life without being hindered by fear of loss or change. It allows us to love fully, work passionately, and live richly, yet without being emotionally and mentally entangled in the idea that things must remain a certain way. To begin integrating this practice into your life, start by observing areas where you might have strong attachments. These could be material, like possessions or property, or emotional, such as relationships or self-identities tied to your profession or personal achievements. Reflect on these questions. What fears arise when you think of losing these attachments? How do these attachments affect your daily decisions and emotional state? Next, experiment with loosening your grip. This might mean consciously diversifying your sources of fulfillment, practicing gratitude for what you currently have, or even visualizing how you might adapt to changes. Each of these practices can help soften the impact of potential losses and broaden your perspective on what contributes to your happiness. Moreover, embracing let life be in the context of releasing attachments empowers you to live with greater authenticity. It frees you from the constraints of societal expectations and external validations, enabling you to make choices based on what truly resonates with your deepest values and aspirations. As we conclude this segment, take a moment to reflect on how the practice of releasing attachments could transform your experience of everyday life. How might your day-to-day actions and interactions change if you were less bound by the desire for certain outcomes? How might your mental and emotional well-being improve? The zenith of tranquility, mastering inner peace with let life be. In this concluding segment of our deep dive into the mantra, let life be, we reach the pinnacle of its teachings, attaining a lasting inner peace. This profound tranquility is not a fleeting moment of calm, but a durable state of being that weathers the inevitable storms of life. It is the ultimate liberation, freeing us from the turmoil of reactive emotions and the turbulence of conflicting desires. Inner peace arises from the harmonious alignment of mind, body, and spirit, facilitated by the principles we've explored: acceptance, presence, and the release of attachments. When these elements converge through the practice of let life be, we access a profound serenity that sustains us through all circumstances. Consider the nature of a deep ocean. While its surface may be tumultuous with waves, its depths remain undisturbed. Similarly, when we internalize let life be, we cultivate a core of peace that remains stable and serene, irrespective of the external chaos. This doesn't imply a lack of emotion or disregard for life's challenges. Instead, it signifies a profound grounding in our true nature, an unshakable calm that supports us in facing whatever comes our way. Achieving this state involves a continuous practice of mindfulness and reflection. Each moment of acceptance, each act of presence, and each release of attachment deepens our connection to this inner tranquility. It's a dynamic process of returning to balance, again and again, nurturing our ability to stay centered and peaceful regardless of external circumstances. To cultivate this enduring peace, start by integrating moments of mindfulness into your daily routine. Allow yourself short periods of quiet reflection or meditation, where you consciously let go of the mental chatter and connect with your deeper self. Use the mantra, let life be, as a touchstone during these moments, a reminder to release your grip on the demands and worries of life and to trust in the flow of existence. Additionally, practicing compassion towards yourself and others can significantly enhance your sense of peace. Compassion involves recognizing the shared human experience of struggle and aspiration. By fostering an attitude of kindness and understanding, you naturally align with the mantra, "Let life be," seeing life's challenges as part of the universal human journey rather than as personal affronts or insurmountable obstacles. As you continue to practice these principles, observe the changes in your reactions and emotions. You may find that situations that once triggered stress or anxiety now evoke a more measured, calm response. This shift is a powerful indicator that the deep peace of "let life be" is taking root in your life. In closing, remember that the journey to inner peace is ongoing and ever-evolving. Each day presents new opportunities to apply the mantra, "Let life be," in deeper, more meaningful ways. With each application, you fortify your resilience, enhance your capacity for joy, and expand your ability to love and live fully. As we conclude this exploration, I encourage you to carry forward the essence of "Let life be" in your heart and mind. Let it guide you through life's complexities with grace and wisdom. How will you implement these insights into your life to foster a sustainable peace that enriches your existence and uplifts those around you?